Okay, what it do, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5. I don't really know what episode this is. I keep losing track. But let's just get into the motherfucking video, shall we? We're gonna start this motherfucker off with K Michelle and Jocelyn. They talk about K Michelle's listening party that she invited all the people that she don't like, or whatever. She just wants everybody to see how fucking great she is. You know what I mean? And Jocelyn comes over. She gets K Michelle's butler to give her a motherfucking massage. And honestly, y'all, I really don't like Jocelyn, but I do like the dynamic that K Michelle and Jocelyn has. And I've said this since they first became friends. And honestly, those are the two queens of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I mean, when I don't like a bitch, I can still give a bitch they props. At the end of the day, Jocelyn and K Michelle are the queens of Love and Hip Hop. They are the two fan favorites, and they are the ones that bring the drama. So their dynamic is what's best for the show. They're very entertaining and they bring the laugh. So I really could give a fuck what nobody got to say about them. So as they're talking about the motherfucking party, how they want to get drunk and do whatever, this is where the makeup artist Japan comes in. And Kay brings up D. Smith and how she invited her to the party because her team reached out to her for being her creative director for her tour. And that's when Japan chimes in when Jocelyn says how talented she is. Apparently, Japan, D. Smith, and Betty Idol had an issue about a track that he did. It's a song that he leaked. And come to find out, he finds out that another artist from Epic Records had the record. And it was a lot of unprofessionalism going on. So Kay said that she's going to talk to D. Smith about the situation just to bring them together. Because Japan don't even want to come to the party due to the fact that that bitch going to be at the party. You know what I mean? So let's move on to Rashida and Arian. Okay, we at Rashida's bootleg Forever 21 store, and her and Arian having a conversation about the birthday party, and that's when D. Smith come in with this ugly ass wig on and looking like Britney from Jerry Springer, and she comes in and she basically says she needs her to come in. She wants to come into the store to give, Rashida some help and some pointers because she wants something fly for K Michelle's listening party, and of course, Rashida looks a certain way. So then, D. Smith said, I don't know her personally, but her team reached out to me to be her creative director for her tour. And the meeting went well, but she's heard a lot of negative things and she don't want drama with her business. So that's when Rashida says, this party, it shouldn't be a party that you're going to. So that's when Arian pretty much says she wants to go to the party. You know what I mean? Because, everybody has this thing with K Michelle where it's fuck K Michelle, I don't like K Michelle, she gonna turn on you, but she feels like giving everybody a second chance. So why can't she give K one? So what rubs me the wrong way is Rashida. Bitch, you kill me talking about you don't have any more energy to give the motherfucking situation. A motherfucking situation that your bitch ass created. You are a phony fake ass bitch. You sitting up here acting like she threw the candle at you for no reason. Bitch, you walked up on her. And not to mention, you were the main one walking around here calling her a fucking liar. You know what I'm saying? And you really killed me. You never want to admit to your wrongdoings. You were wrong for sitting in that girl face telling her that she was lying about being abused. Now that the truth came out that she really was abused by your motherfucking friend, you ain't got shit to say. The least you could do is fucking apologize, bitch. But you a fake ass bitch. Rashida been a phony ass bitch, and I've been saying it, and people get so upset and hostile with me because I call these bitches out for their fakeness. Now, K Michelle can do a lot of coonish things and act like a damn monkey sometimes, and I can call her out on it. But Rashida is a fake ass bitch, and she's phony as a motherfucker, because she really sitting up here acting like she's innocent in the whole situation. Like, she had, like, K Michelle turned up the beef between the both of them. You turned up the beef when you pretended to be this bitch friend, all up in scenes with her, holding her hand, you know what I'm saying, crying with her and shit, going places with her, going out to eat with her, getting to know her, all sorts of shit, when you knew that you had your situation and you knew you had your feelings about her saying what she said about Memphis, knowing that Toya was your motherfucking friend, and ultimately, that's the side you took. You claim you didn't want to be a part of the situation, but bitch, you heard up and took a side. And now, you call that girl a liar and you expect everything to be all good, and it's not going to be all good when you just set up here and basically told a bitch that her whole struggle was a motherfucking lie. I could never see myself being cool with a bitch like that. And everybody's in the here saying, oh, I think K Michelle and Rashida squashed the beef a long time ago. Maybe they did, you know what I'm saying? Like, before K Michelle left Atlanta, they squashed the beef. But some of y'all fail to realize that just because you squash a beef with a bitch, don't mean that y'all friends. Let me just put that out there. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that I don't particularly like, that I squashed the beef with. But that don't mean we friends, bitch. I'll see you, I'll speak to you, I'll be polite to you, and walk away. And at the end of the day, I still don't like your motherfucking ass. Because there's certain things that I can forgive, but I'm never going to forget. And there's some things that I can forgive you for, but just because it was so big and deep, I can never ever fuck with you like that. So just because they said they peace and did whatever and squashed the beef does not mean that they're fucking friends. Do y'all really believe that K Michelle should be friends with a bitch like Rashida who sat there and pretty much said that she lied about being abused? Y'all are really ridiculous. I would never be friends with a bitch like Rashida ever. And me personally, I take this abuse shit seriously and I feel passionate about it. Because knowing that my mother was child abused and people said she lied. Knowing that my mother was molested and people said she lied. And you know what I'm saying? Like, people always make the victim of abuse look like a damn liar. Like, they always want to take the side of somebody else. And that really wasn't none of Rashida's business anyway. And she said, oh, it really ain't got nothing to do with me. But I don't think I believe K Michelle. It don't matter what the fuck you believe. Nobody asked you for your motherfucking opinion. You sat there and you listened to her talk about the shit over and over again. If you didn't feel comfortable with it, all you had to do was say your piece and say, those my friends, I like you, but they're my friends, and I just don't want to be a part of it. That's all the fuck you had to say. But as soon as you had to change, you said, I don't think I believe you, K Michelle. Maybe he's not doing that because that's not something that he did to you. What type of shit is that? Like, how do you tell somebody that maybe that's not something that they did to them? Like, bitch, really? Get a grip and get a fucking life. That's why I don't fuck with that bitch and I don't like her. I would never like Rashida. For shit. And Jessica Penny, girl, if you don't stop filming on Twitter every 20 minutes, every time K Michelle say something on the show about you, because you said your shit too. Like, you've been talking shit before the show even aired, so get over yourself. And Mimi, girl, why are you talking shit? Because you act like K Michelle really did something to you besides hit you with flowers, but you still was fucking with the bitch after she hit you with flowers, but now it's a big issue. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Continue on with your fucking gay for pay storyline. Continue to be fake besties with Jocelyn for a check and shut the fuck up. All y'all bitches lying to me. So, Jessica Dime goes to see Scrappy at the gym. She gets her flirt on with Scrappy and she pretty much tells Scrappy what happened between her and Bambi. And my thing about it is Jessica Dime seems like one of them ghetto hood rat bitches that I know from around the way. They get so happy when another bitch's leftovers want to fuck them. They think that they a special bitch just because somebody else's trash wants to fuck them and make their ass just as stank as they are. Bitch, you ain't nothing special. Like, what the fuck make you think that he's gonna take your big booty ass seriously at all, bitch? You ain't nobody special. You're only doing this for screen time. You ain't got no storyline, so you think that you can fuck with the BAM. Okay, first of all, Jessica Dime, I don't take you seriously at all. You so disrespectful. These Trina ass lyrics and stripper fight ass music that you made while you was sitting in the studio sipping on mouthwash all motherfucking night ain't made now another record. Bitch, have a seat, because all you ever do is sit up there and try to create drama for a storyline. Just like you did with Tiffany Fox, somebody else who could rap better than you and have more credibility than you, and you want to sit up here and act like you better. Like, all that unnecessary disrespect you did last season, you're still doing it now, and that's why don't nobody fucking like your ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's why don't nobody fucking like you. You ain't shit but a ghetto ass bitch who trying to make it. You fresh out the strip club and you still ain't made it. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, girl, you so happy to have somebody else's leftovers that it don't make no goddamn sense. Girl. So then there's the daddy day. And, this guy that Tierra talks to, he convinced Tierra to bring King to the thing, you know, because at the end of the day, despite whatever going on between Tierra and KK or Tierra and Tommy, King should not be a part of that situation, and I totally agree with that. I love me some Tierra. That's one of my favorite people on the show at this point in time, but she wrong for keeping Scrap from his son. I don't give a fuck who he fucking. That should not have any bearing on him seeing his son. So when he was at the daddy day, you know, Jock had his kids, Scrappy had his kids, Kirk had his kids, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their kids but him, and he felt some kind of way until Tierra brought King to the thing. And I'm really glad that Tierra went ahead and brought him, because she was going to look like the typical baby mama, keep using a child as leverage. And I don't like people who do that. Like, you ain't got to use your child to get your point across. Let the man see his son. Whatever he did to you, he did it to you. He did not do it to his son. So don't let your son have to deal with that shit. Because growing up without a father ain't nothing nice. Because I know all about it. It ain't nothing nice, period, at all. So don't put your son through that. Scrap gets a 5-year sentence. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's crying about it. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Tell me about how fucked up it is. But this just takes me back to the Yandy thing. Like, she crying about how it don't make no sense, but you know what the fuck your man been about from the beginning, y'all. Like, y'all know Scrap was doing illegal shit, and he was gonna get caught up at some point. When you do the crime, you got to do your motherfucking time, and that's exactly what the fuck Scrap got. You better be glad he got 5 years instead of 20. He did the best he could. He was gonna have to do some motherfucking jail time. So just get the fuck over it. And the fact that he going to jail should mean that Tierra and old ass KK, Krispy Kreme, need to get their shit together and try to get along for the sake of the child. That's all I'm saying. Fuck Tommy. Fuck the dude that Tierra talking to, whom I like. Fuck him. And think about the child. Because with Scrap gone, he ain't gonna want y'all to be beefing with each other and being violent and shit when his child got to see that shit. I'm sure no man want that for their kids. So I just feel like, girl, Krispy Kreme, you supposed to be the elder in the situation. Why the fuck are you still mad about some shit that happened a long time ago? It ain't nobody else's fault that you was on America's Most Wanted but your damn self. Bitch, have a seat. So then we get the K Michelle's listening party. Arian is there. I'm glad to see Kay and Arian reconnect. Bambi's there, Betty Idol is there, and D. Smith is there. I don't know what it is about Dog Smith, but she is so motherfucking aggressive for no goddamn reason. It's like she want to be a lady so bad, but she still got these gentleman mentalities. Like, bitch, why the fuck are you so motherfucking aggressive? And then you got the nerve to sit up here and talk about K. Michelle needs to try out for botch for her body. Bitch, you have some motherfucking nerve. And see, I'm not even gonna go there with you because I know how sensitive the trans community is. Because anything you say will be taken out of proportion. Any joke you make will be made to be taken out the wrong way. So I'm not even gonna go there, but you have no right to say anything about nobody's body. The girl was not trying to come for Betty Idol when she said that her annoying ass should be on Broadway. She should be. She could do voiceovers. Listen to her voice the same way we feel like Michelle Lake can do the same thing. Their voices ain't too different. So she should have took that shit as a fucking compliment. Betty Idol just got a fucked up ass attitude anyway. And that's why Tammy whooped her motherfucking ass. Because she got a smart ass mouth and she think that she could talk to people any kind of motherfucking way. Bitch, get a life. You know what I'm saying? I never even heard your whack ass until Love and Hip Hop. You know what I mean? I at least seen D. Smith on that Out in Hip Hop shit. You know what I mean? But I had never in my life heard of any song you wrote or any record you wrote. Never even heard of you. While you walking around here acting like you Missy Elliott writing all these hits for people. Bitch, have a motherfucking seat. You know what I mean? That's why K. Michelle got her ass up and walked away. I'm glad she did. Fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? Fuck her. Bambi walks in with Arian. She don't feel comfortable sitting around these hoes, and I don't blame her. You know what I mean? Because they don't like her. And I don't want to sit around these bitches either. So that's when she told Arian that she didn't feel comfortable sitting around them. And that's when D. Smith dumbass gonna say, maybe she's just used to standing on 4 legs instead of 2. Bitch, girl, you still got an extra leg between your legs right now. So how the fuck you gonna sit up here and talk about somebody else and how many legs they walking on? Like, you got a hard leg between your legs still, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like, you always trying to comfort some motherfucking body. You know what I mean? And I went there. I'm sorry. I tried not to, but this bitch getting on my nerves. Like, she is so fucking aggressive and disrespectful for no motherfucking reason. Like, she got a big ass Ruffles chip on her motherfucking shoulder. Is it sour cream or is it cheddar cheese, bitch? Which chip is it? Because I'm sick of your ass. You just stay trying to comfort somebody, and I wish you would shut the fuck up because I'm tired of your ass. You always trying somebody. You always trying to comfort somebody. Grow up, literally. Like, you stay trying to comfort somebody, and then baby idol talk about somebody's voice is annoying. Bitch, have you ever heard yourself speak? Cause you sound like a crying baby every time you open your mouth, bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. So then we get to the stupid ass shit with Tierra and KK. And I felt like Tierra really was trying to be calm with Krispy Kreme. But Krispy Kreme, her red light was on, apparently. Because she really just don't want to talk to Tierra. She don't want to make things right. And she just whoever she is. Get the fuck up, bitch, and all this stuff like she intimidating somebody. Bitch, you ain't intimidating nobody. Girl, grow up. You got 2 motherfucking sons and you got a grandson and you acting like a damn fool. Like, bitch, grow up. Because this ain't America's Most Wanted. Ain't nobody scared of you. Because honestly, y'all, everybody sitting up here giving Krispy Kreme all this motherfucking kudos and saying these girls need to watch out for her and Mama D need to watch out for her and all that bullshit. Honestly, to be quite frank, I don't see nothing bad about Krispy Kreme. I don't see her intimidating at all because the bitch damn sure wouldn't intimidate me and neither would her motherfucking sons. That's all I gotta say about that. So with that being said, this was my review on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, whichever motherfucking episode it is. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Still Standing Without the G. Follow me on Snapchat at Lil Scotty 26. And also follow me on Instagram at Scotty_by_nature. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all haven't followed me on Periscope, I use my Twitter account to get on Periscope. So make sure y'all follow me on Periscope and all that stuff. So y'all, I'm out of here. I'm thinking about making another video after this because I know people want me to talk about this Tamar shit. And y'all know I don't want to talk about that bitch, but I just might have to. But with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. Peace.